Okay, it's kind of dark in here, so we'll see how this goes. I will, if it's dark throughout the whole, where you can't even see what the cards are. I think once the cards get laid out, you'll be able to see them better. I'm going to do another Trump reading. This Trump reading will be for the 1st of January 2020 until the 10th of January 2020. The last one I have that was online talked about him losing support with the Republicans. Now, I'm doing this video a couple days before the end of the month in December, and there was some changeability with Lisa Murkowski. She was the first one to say something about the impeachment and how there should be, it shouldn't be just automatic. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm not sure. We still have a couple more days until the end of that reading. So now we're going to look at Mr. Trump from January 1st, 2020 until the 10th of the month, 10th of January. And I'm going to do the horseshoe spread. And I'm going to do the clarifiers with the Da Vinci, the mini Da Vinci. Once I get these down, I'll be able to see how these cards show up. So let's do it. Trump for the first 10 days in January of 2020. Oh, we didn't pick the significator. I'm going to pick, again, the... these are kind of all mixed up. It doesn't matter because I don't read reversal, so I'll just turn them over. I've been selecting the King of Cups. He came up in an earlier reading, and then I used him again last time, and I think I'll continue to use him as the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a very warm-hearted, kind, generous king. I don't think of Trump that way, but it's also, he's the king of emotions. He's the emotional, it's the water suit, so it's emotions. So in some ways, he's a very emotional man, and I see him being very emotional a lot, and, and that's, so he is kind of the King of Cups for me in that sense. When you think of the other kings, the King of Pentacles, he could be the King of Pentacles, I guess. Someone who has a very happy home and a lot of money and that sort of thing. I'm not sure how happy his home is. You could also pick the King of Wands, but then that's inspiration and sort of, all these wonderful things of courage and all these wonderful traits of virtue, and I don't see that with him either. And then there's the King of Swords, and that shows as someone who clarifies, very, makes decisions and clarifies matters, and he's definitely not that. So in some ways, I think this guy might be the best one for him because he is very emotional. I think emotionality is his, if I were to describe him as, anything, I would say he's emotional. Okay, so we're going to go with this card, and we're going to lay the cards out and see what comes up. Again, this is the horseshoe spread. I do not read reversals, so if they come up reversed, I'll just turn them over. That's the way I roll. Oops, I'll turn this over here. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to see them anyways. It's kind of good for me to turn one over to 10. This way I can focus a little bit better, and then I do the summary after the clarifiers are out and can see the whole layout. Okay, so again, we'll go over the positions. This position is the past, the recent past. And we have the King of Wands. Now this is interesting because in the last reading, which the time period has not quite run out, it's just 2 or 3 days ahead of when that other time period should run out, there was a King of Wands qualifier over here. So if that King of Wands, that fire energy shows up in the next couple days from the last reading, he's coming up over here. Right now it could be Lisa Murkowski, but it could be McConnell, or it could be, I'm thinking it even maybe Mitt Romney. This is a Republican of some kind who made an impact in the last few days of December, and he's showing up here. So this could be more on his. The past is how the Republican Party is sort of turning away from him. Now I got to check the viewfinder. Okay, we want to go a little higher than that. Let's try this. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's better. Okay, so this was one of the qualifiers from the last reading in the outcome position. So that's kind of interesting. That shows up in the past. What do we have here in the present? Now, the Nine of Cups is interesting because after we worked with the Nine of Cups in the last reading, this came out to be the House Democrats. So right now he's dealing with the House Democrats. For this next 10 days, he'll be dealing with the House Democrats. Hidden influences. The Page of Coins. Pages are bring messages. This is a coin suit. This is a very practical suit. He may receive a message from someone that we don't know about. Someone may be contacting him about something, about money more than likely, I would think. So hidden influences is someone giving him some information that we will be unaware of because it is, well, maybe it'll be public knowledge, but it is a hidden influence. So someone is talking to him, giving him messages. It seems to me, whenever there's messages being passed between Trump and someone else, it's usually, nefarious. It's usually, Giuliani. It's Russia. It could be Nunes. I mean, whenever he gets messages, it's from one of these guys that just, oh boy. Anyway, so obstacles. The Hermit. The obstacle is the Hermit. This is someone, the Hermit, of course, is someone who goes out and goes into the wilds or the cave and just sort of meditates and tries to get information that's hidden. Now, this is an obstacle. This could be hidden information that is coming out. That seems very, very true. Maybe Trump will be getting notification of this, that this is coming down the pike. This hidden information's coming out, and that's a big problem for him. So we should be maybe expecting some news that we didn't know about, something that happened behind the scenes that we didn't know about, and it's coming out. And it's not good for Trump because this is an obstacle position. Over here we have the community. Okay, we have temperance. So we have the last community card showed the Republican Party, having some problems with him. But here we have the community with temperance. Everyone's kind of laying low. Maybe everyone is just sort of seeing how the cards may fall. We'll do qualifiers, clarifiers on all these as well, or most of them. So that's the community temperance. So it's calm. It's not all roiled up like it was in the previous reading. And then we have action. The sun is coming out. This is shedding light. So who's shedding light? Is this the stuff that's coming out that sheds light? Is Trump shedding light? We'll do definitely a clarifier on that. And then the outcome. There we go. There he is, baby. The Six of Swords. I think the Six of Swords showed up as one of the clarifiers, but this card shows up, I'd say, 90% of my readings with Trump. And here it is. The outcome is floating away. Floating away. Right now, it seems kind of clear to me what's happening. It seems like there's a Republican here in the past that has made that is from the previous reading that came up here. And it's starting the week with that person. It could be Lisa Murkowski. It could be Mitch McConnell. It could be Mitt Romney. And then what's currently going on, this is the past. The present is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups in the last reading showed up as the House Democrats. And this could be the Democrats and all the Democrats in the Congress. A message is coming. A practical message is coming. That's hidden influences. There is something happening. It's probably a money message. Something about money. The obstacle shows the Hermit. Hidden information may be coming out. That will be an obstacle that he doesn't want to come out. Some hidden information. The Republican Party, the community is pretty mellow. I think people are in their corners. There's less fighting going on. Everyone's kind of seeing where the cards fall. There is the sun. This is shedding light. This could be what happened here, shedding light. And when the light comes out, he leaves. I don't know. We'll see. Let's check on the sun card. Let's see what light is being shed. Is it helpful to Trump or not helpful to Trump? Okay, we have the death card. So we have the sun shedding light and then a transformation. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have the sun shedding light. Now, what that sun shedding light is bringing out a transformation of some kind. And that transformation could be have to do with money. That's the Ace of Pentacles. It could do with money. And one day we'll find out that this is it puts a Five of Coins, of course, is a change, and it's being left out in the cold. This would indicate to me that this over here, there's some hidden influences about money, information about money that will come out. I mean, there's some message about money that eventually will be exposed, and then what this happens is the sun will shed light on and make people think differently about maybe Trump and his money situation, and he may and his throw him in a situation where he becomes out in the cold. He's left out in the cold. So the light is shining, causes a transformation that leaves him out in the cold, and it's about money. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's do a little bit more here. Let's do Temperance for the community card. Who is Temperance? Is Temperance the Republican Party? Is it his family? Is it the Democratic Party? Let's see. Okay. Now what do we have here? So we have Temperance in the community. This is about people that are around him. And we have the Six of Wands. That's a good card to have. It's stability, it's harmony. So there is harmony. Temperance and harmony go together. So his support is harmonized, and people seem to be together. Then we have the King of Chalices, King of Cups, which is over here. So the King of Cups is Trump. So maybe Trump is kind of trying to appease his followers. And how does he appease his followers? He goes away. Maybe there is a deal being made for him to leave. The Six of Swords are here. The Six of Swords are here. This is him floating away. Maybe there is a situation because of the information that comes out about money, some hidden influence, that he makes a deal with the Republicans or makes a deal with somebody that, something has to be done, and what's going to be done is he's going to leave. Here we have this is a relationship. This is this is kind of a six is a harmony. It's a celebration. It's inspirational energy with a group. And there's the King of Cups right there, and then it shows him moving on. So shows someone moving on. So he's got the two here and the two here. So that kind of, whenever you see those cards echo one another in a reading, that makes them stronger. Okay, let's see what this page of coins is all about. This would be his hidden influences, the page of coins. Let's see if they could get up with the message. So we have the King of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. So there's a lot of things going on here. We have the King of Pentacles. This is a money king, so this is about money. You have the page and the king. So I think this influence is about money. We have the Ten of Cups as a happy family, and then we have the Nine of Wands, which is a burden. Is a burdensome. Nines are burden. Well, Nine of Wands is carrying a burden. The Ten of Cups is interesting. I'm not sure what that means. That's happiness. Maybe he's going to learn about money. Maybe he's going to learn that he has a lot of money. And maybe he's going to be happy about that. You know, that's something that he's going to learn about. Something about money. His dealings, I believe, are all about money and all about self-enrichment. So I think he's going to receive news about money that's going to make him very happy. But the burdens still go on. The burdens that he's experiencing with the impeachment still go on. All right. This money issue is good, but there's something coming out about him. Something that someone's going to dredge up, and it's really going to make his presidency untenable, because it looks like he's leaving. He's leaving. Two iterations of him leaving. Here and here, and then here and here. We're going to look at this hermit. What is this hermit? What kind of knowledge is coming out with this hermit? What will the hermit find out? You know, the hermit could be someone behind the scenes. It could be an expose, a journalist maybe, finding something and then doing an article about him that's explosive. Someone perhaps is behind the scenes doing research or doing and is finding stuff out, and that information may come out. Let's see what it is. 8 of coins, more coins. The 2 of coins and the 3 of swords. Well, we all know what the 3 of swords is. That's heartbreak. We have the 8 of coins, more coins. It's fine tuning. But it's coins. And then there's a decision, more decision, juggling money. He could, and then sorrow, the 3 of swords. So this person, or whoever, the information that's coming out that was hidden is about money, and it's going to cause problems when it comes out. There's the sorrow card, the 3 of swords. Okay, we got a lot of coins here. He usually gets a lot of coins, but this is crazy coins. It's all about money. The first 10 days in January will be all about money and exposing money issues, money problems that he has had. And last but not least, we're going to do the 6 of swords. What does the 6 of swords mean? Let's see. We have the 5 of swords. Now the 6 of swords follows the 5 of swords. The 5 of swords, of course, is a lot of change and fighting and change and arguing. And then we have the 3 of coins, the group work. And then lastly, the hermit again. Oh my goodness, we have, I rarely pull the hermit, and here we have him twice. This could mean that he's leaving, not without a fight. He's got a fight on his hands. He's leaving. He's this is group work. He's talking to people. He's negotiating. Although I'm not sure how much he can negotiate. And he goes into hiding. He goes somewhere. He disappears for a while. Okay, that's what I got. So to summarize, we have this Republican coming in. That the Republican that caused him problems in the last reading is in the past. So here we have the Republican that we talked about. This is the Nine of Cups that was also in the last reading. This now is the present. This is the Democratic Party that's both in the House and the Senate. We have a Page of Coins. We have someone coming in bringing information. This is hidden influences. And it's of information about money that he's going to be very happy to hear. It's going to make him very happy. And so that's a good thing. Unfortunately, though, after that, we have the Hermit. Hidden knowledge is coming out. That's an obstacle. It's not a good thing. And here we have all these money cards. We have a Three of Swords. Wait a minute. Is this a Three of Swords? Oh, yeah. That's a oh yeah. And we have more money coming out, all about money, juggling money, having lots of money. And then we have the Three of Swords. We have sorrow. We have, it's not going well. There's a heartbreak over here with this. Over here, his support. His support seems to be holding to some extent, but does seem, they're talking about him leaving. This is the Six of Swords where he goes off. So there's some discussion with him. Maybe there's a King of Cups. Maybe there'll be an offer made to him to leave. Everyone's staying cool and calm, but they're offering him something to leave, to get out of town. And then the sun will shine. The sun will shine, but not on Trump. It comes a death card. So the sun will shine, ending something. There'll be a transformation of some kind. It has to do with money and has to do with loss. So the sun will come out, information will come out, and he will be in loss. He will be in loss mode. So much loss mode that he will leave. He will travel away. He'll have a battle on his hands. He'll be talking to other people, and they talk about him going back into a hermit stage. So he'll sort of go away and disappear. Not for long, I don't think, but he will be incommunicado, as they say, for a while anyways. Okay, this is my reading for the 1st of January 2020 until the 10th of January 2020. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Have a great day.